Hey, I'm Kelly Jack. Welcome to How Not to Game with Kelly Jack here on the Dyfed Rex channel where I am the gaming persona. Um, by persona, I mean that's the name I game under. In some games, I may be under another name somewhere else, who knows. Anyway, back to what I was going to say, which is remember how I'm running that game in Devil's Towers to make it less chaotic? What happens if you apply more chaos? What would happen here if you said, it ain't complicated enough yet? How about the Malifield Knot? Just how much of a disaster can we turn this into? That's the kind of question I've kind of got going in my head. And also, how long before the game crashes me doing this stuff? Anyway, welcome to How Not to Game. And this is the DT1969 Max Chaos game. This is episode 1. And Bubba, what can I do to make chaos maximized? Well, one, stick with a single line per every train. Let it have its own line. I mean, I'm making enough money. 2, as many tunnels and everything else I can think of. Yeah. 3, well, we'll figure out 3 when we get there. How's that sound? Okay. First off, gonna look at what needs service so that I know what I can really enjoy and have fun doing. And we're also gonna compare Max Chaos version versus the other. Which one got us faster results for growth? So I know I've got the same growth to go off of initially that we had. So let's get going. This guy is going to Homely Chateau. We already know Homely Chateau. We have him in the other game. And we're just going to keep trying to see, again, how much chaos I can make this look like I got here. Okay, that didn't work. Ooh, now there's an idea. It ain't chaos. Unless you got chaos ability. What am I doing here? Well, I'm trying to avoid the duck pond. And how do we avoid duck ponds? Bridges, tunnels. So we're going to tunnel under the duck pond and the road. And then do a bridge over here. There we go. Bring him back up to level. Oh, that was good. Okay. All right, so I've got that guy set up for that part of it. Now for the other part. And again, deadfall does sound good. But you know what else sounds good? Weird routings. There we go. And because we don't use signals except for to divide the lines, this makes it even easier. There we go. Oops, we're on pause too. That's stupid. All right, got that set. Where's that nearest train line that we can tie into? Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. How do I want to time my train in? Well, you know what? I think I'm going to do a dispatch over here. All right. Get this guy out and onto the tracks. Get the logger out first. Yeah, I know that's a terrible ripoff from Weekend at Bernie's. But Deadfall, dead guy. All right. Launch that train. Oh, can't find a route. My foot. Where's the break in the line? Over here? Right there. Now he can go. And now we're going to move planks from here to there. Slats Fast Tracker. Make him look at the line to figure out what that one is. All right. So we've gotten a couple of flying bridges and to bridge others. We're not really getting the chaos going yet, are we? Well, let's see what else we're missing. Well, we got to tie the... Gee, I'm not getting anybody coming over to this castle here. And those castles are worth money. The heck was I thinking? caring about the chaos. I'm not caring about how it does things. It's just whatever it takes to get it to where I want it to be. All right, again, another tunnel time. Again, throwing these tunnels everywhere here shortly. There we go. Get him up here and set him up. And I'm not caring about those turns. A lot of the things we were doing before to try to make it a more realistic railroad, now we don't care. All right. So, station expansion. Getting the bus stop over there, things like that to make certain that these things get the people to them. Yeah, hey, I got no problems with that. And I'm going to leave the signs all crazy initially. We'll come back for that later. Need a bus stop, though. Right. There. Looks good. Let's see what we can do. Time to launch another train, and we need to do something fun. I really don't care if it's going full throttle. Boy, I don't know. We could even get down here to the Baron's Dome if we do this right. Hey, wait a minute. That actually sounds good. Let's do that. Oh, that's why. Okay. Start blasting these apart. Switch back. Fix you. Dig you down. Drop down here. Slope these guys fast so I can see, and that's the only reason we're sloping is so we can see what we're doing. And see just how crazy it's going to look. There we go. All right. So here we're going to do an insert of 2 stops. Coming to here, coming back to here. Then we're going to go to the add. That's Perry's planker, so we're good. Kind of want them to start at 20. Actually, I'm going to make that a 33% run. And yeah, I know I could have gone. Oh, we forgot to time in. Better yet, here so that we can do the right thing. There we go. Now you can get on there. Probably should have put an abro on that. Be interesting to see how this is going to work out. We're at 17 minutes. What other chaos can we create? List time. Our buddy the lists. What do we got? We haven't gotten stuff going over from the home market yet to the shop, so we're going to do a rail line there. Now here, I got no problems with doing a minor fix to allow myself room to take and get in, because I have to have a certain size of a spot. This guy's going to have to be a bridge to make up for this guy being a tunnel. Yep. He's going to come out right there. Once he's up to the surface, and I can't really tunnel there. I'm going to keep him as a depressed line so that I can tunnel there. And then come immediately out. And try to do a bridge. Oh, this ought to be cool. Okay. Obviously, we'll be back next episode to take and finish this up, because this is going to be just pure, unalterable chaos. Wow, it was going to let me do a wall turn through the side of the tunnel. Okay, and then down to right there. Do a rotate so I can see. Yes, it's right up against it. Four, and how many can we get away with over here? Four, perfect. What type of train can we get away with? Well, I don't see that thing getting very fast, so perfect. Nice little monster train to take and do this. Okay. We will see just how good this is going to look. Those log cars are slow as they come in with all those planks on them. First load of planks, we'll see how fast I get my furniture and whether this is going to load up on one or whether I'm going to need multiple rounds to take and fill the furniture. Crunch. I know it looks like they're going to crash, but they're not quite as out to take and get the insurance payout as the guys over on OpenTTD engineers are. Yeah. So we got our setup. Do a little bit of smooth work here just so that we can see these from the other direction. That, of course, won't smooth out, but that one can. And do that rotate. Now it looks a lot weirder. Yes. There we go. And hovering over 23%. That's all. It's going to take a few rounds of delivery of lumber, but we'll see what we can get going next round. This is the DT1969 Max Chaos game, where I'm going to try to see just how chaotic of a system by doing everything on a single line for each one. No double lining, none of that other stuff. How chaotic we can make the map before it crashes the game.